all the way out and just relax your belly into the deep. There it is.
That middle one was like a chakra, actually. I kind of felt it though.
The one down below?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And
And
again,
that's exactly what I was telling you. It was.
that pinpoint? Yeah. How's it feeling right now?
I felt good. I mean, it was like, I was like, ooh.
You said his mid-back is the one that's the worst, right? So right down below. And then you mentioned we also have some lower back and then also some neck pain and shoulder pain. So you said the mid-back's here, neck and shoulders, where do you feel like it starts and where does it kind of travel to?
It's kind of,
Right on the base of the neck there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very pinpoint. You can actually point where it's at, right?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's figure this out, man. Now you said that lower back when it kind of seized up your leg. How long ago was that?
Like 2 years ago.
2 years ago, and it hasn't happened since.
No.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So this is definitely where I have some pressure right there. With a lot of that stress, baseball is a really hard sport. I think we talked about this last time because you're just throwing with one arm, right? Are you right-handed, left-handed?
Yeah, right-handed.
Yeah. But you're throwing with one arm, you're swinging one side, and it just puts a lot of strain onto your body because you start to develop asymmetries and imbalances. And over the years, you will develop instability. And I know we talked a lot about instability with your joints and how they start to develop bone spurs, they start to fuse together just because over the years if we continue to put more and more stress and there's instability, your body will create that stability through growing more bone, calcifying ligaments and stuff like that. Here's 12, 11, 12, and then 1.
12.
1 and 12.
Yeah.
Do you get any weakness? I know you said it's been a couple years since you've had that leg pain. Any weakness in the legs at all?
No, just
No.
like that hip that I was just telling
Just
you
that hip
about.
where you kind of have to feel like you have to bang
Socket,
on that?
yeah, socket.
What do you feel when that happens? Is it like more just tightness that you're feeling?
Yeah,
Okay, so more tightness there. It's always on that right side?
right side.
Okay. 6, 7, 1. Just notice on those.
Between 6 and 7.
Yeah, 7 is where it gets stuck there. Sorry, so 7, 5, 12, and now 5 demo. We got work to do today. Okay, so this is going to be your C7 right here. And just relaxing the head right here. Now when I move that joint, you might feel some popping noises. Every joint in your body has gases in there. So when I move that joint, those gases get released, which is why you hear the popping noise, okay? So don't think we're breaking any bones or cracking any bones. It's just the gases that are getting released here. So all you gotta do is relax that shoulder, a little bit of a push right there, chin up a little bit. Ooh, just a little baby one on that one. So a little bit more here. There you go. There's what I'm looking for. Okay. Different sound on that, huh?
Yes.
Good. All right. All right, let's have a seat. Lay on your right shoulder for me. There you go. All right, so here's the thing with the lower back. So I'm going to roll you forward, but I don't want to twist you like a pretzel here, so I'm going to roll your whole body, okay? I won't drop you. Relax the shoulder for me. There you go. And as I roll you, I'm going to pin my hip onto your hip and relax that shoulder and a little bit of a push just like that, okay? Let it go. I got you. There you are. Relax the shoulder a little bit more. Let it go. Relax. There it is. Good. All right. Now on this one, I'm going to have you open up the front of the spine by just bringing your chin up a little bit. There you go, just like that. All right. Breathing in. Deep breath. All the way out. Relaxing the belly down. A little bit of a push. There you go. Again, breathing in. Let it all the way out. And just relax your belly into the deep. There it is. You feel that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some good movement on there, man. All right, just take a couple deep breaths. Just relax. Let your body out. Any soreness on that one?
Yeah, I felt, yeah.
You felt it? Yeah. All right, we got one more for that upper back, okay? All right, so this one, again, you're hunched back right over here, so it's putting a lot of stress in this area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's also where your spine goes over to that side, so I'm going to try to close it down and see if I can get that spine straightened out a little bit here, okay? All right, arms to the floor, breathing in, deep breath, let it go, all the way out. Ooh, really tight in there.
I felt it in my neck.
You felt it? Yeah. Last one, breathing in. Relaxing the shoulders. Nope, that's it. All right. All right. So you can tell there's a lot more stiffness on that upper back, right?
Yeah, actually when you pushed it, I felt kind of on my neck also.
Yeah, yeah. So your whole spine, as it's hunching forward like that,
Yeah.
it's been that way for so long that we're trying to break up some of the scar tissue, break up some of the adhesion, so then that way we can start to slowly bring you back up a little bit, okay? But you'll notice that over time, you'll start to notice that your posture is going to start to improve just because we're getting more mobility, more flexibility in there, okay?
And that middle one was like a shocker actually. I kind of felt it drop.
The one down below?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and
And
again,
that's exactly where I was telling you it was.
that pinpoint? Yeah. How's it feeling right now?
I felt good. I mean, it was like, I'm like, ooh.
Good. Yeah, that's reducing here. Let's take a look. This mid-back, that one was really tough. Yeah, that's looking a little bit better too. Just putting some of that pressure on there. Good stuff, man. It's a good start. The first thing that we did was your neck. Again, this is where you have that arthritis down below. It's kind of closing down, it's kind of shifting back. So we're trying to push that spine forward on the base of that neck here, okay? And again, as your head shifts forward, ideally as we're pushing that spine forward, we're gonna try to get that head to come back a little bit, okay? Your mid-back, we did a couple different ones. T5, again, this is the one that causes your spine to go over to that left side. We're trying to close that back down. And then the last one on the mid-back was that T12 down below. Again, it also sends your spine out to the side as well. So we're trying to shift that back forward. You have a huge arch in that mid-back. So as we work on this one down below, it should help us to loosen that up to get your spine to come back a little bit more. So your posture should start to open up a little bit better here, okay? The last one that we did, I know this was a little bit more nerve-wracking for you, was that lower back, your L5. Again, it shifted so far forward, so far backwards, we're gonna shift that back forward here. We're trying to get pressure off of that joint, off of that nerve here, okay? So those are the things we did today. Good work on that. Yeah, we got some good movement on those. The upper back, we got a long way ahead of that.
Yeah.
But that's a good start for today. Just with that though, how's everything doing? How are you feeling?
It feels good.
Feeling all right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So ice is going to be something you might want to consider. All right, we move those joints. You might feel some achiness, some soreness. So 15, 20 minutes, I get an ice pack, paper towel, ice wherever you might feel any soreness. Okay. Walking is the best form of exercise. Just like I've had you go back and forth, go out, do some walking, 15, 20, 30 minutes, whatever you feel like you're able to. Because now that we get movement into those joints, the walking is going to help to undo some of that stress that's been developing over the years. Okay.
All right.
Any questions for me?
No, that's pretty funny because when I feel stiff, I walk and it goes away.
Yeah, exactly. Movement is the key for your spine. All right.
All right.
All right, man. Well, good
Thank you
job.
very much.
Yeah.